Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amber and I make videos on YouTube about reselling clothing on the Poshmark app. Today's video is the third in a series that I'm doing on my channel about brands with low resale value that you will see all the time. So far I've done 2 videos with 20 brands each. They were mainly focused on women's brands or brands that sell both men's and women's clothing. Today's video is going to be specifically about men's brands. So there was a comment on my last video by 3 Bags Full and she asked if I could do a men's specific video. So that's what today's video is going to be about. In order to come up with this list, I of course wrote down the brands that came to my mind. Then I went to Instagram and I asked you guys what are men's brands that you see all the time and you very rarely pick up for resale. I got very few responses to that question. I think probably a lot of my viewers also sell women's just like I do. But I did put together those responses. I also went to Poshmark and sorted for active listings and looked at the men's active listings that are listed at the lowest amounts and got some more ideas for brands. But I think I have a pretty good list here of 20 men's brands that you'll see all the time that have a low resale value. I'm going to start with the brands that were suggested at least 2 times on my Instagram question. So the brand that was suggested the most is Van Heusen. There were 4 people who suggested this brand. The brand that was suggested the second most, I'm gonna guess there's gonna be some disagreement with. That brand is Brooks Brothers, and there are 3 people who suggested this brand. I personally have listed 5 or 6 Brooks Brothers dress shirts, have not had good luck with any of them. I think I have like 4 listed right now for like $15, haven't had any interest in them. And the 2 I've sold, I think sold around $10. So the third brand on the list is Kirkland Signature. There were 2 people who suggested this brand. This brand is sold at Costco. There was someone who responded to my Instagram question and said Kirkland Signature because men like to pick up their barbecue sauce at the same time as they pick up new dress shirts. So yeah, that one's sold at Costco. I do see that one quite a bit. Number 4 is Chaps. Also 2 people suggested this brand. Number 5 is Polo by Ralph Lauren, and there were 2 people who suggested this brand. There are some Ralph Lauren brands that have a high resale value. However, specifically Polo by Ralph Lauren does not. I'm not a Ralph Lauren expert, but I think you can go online and do research if you want to know the brands by Ralph Lauren that have a higher resale value. Number 6 is Joseph A. Bank. There were also 2 people who suggested this brand. Number 7 was also suggested by 2 people, and that brand is Wrangler. I think there are some specific Wrangler items that do have a high resale value, maybe certain vintage items or certain like styles of the pearl snap shirts. But again, I'm not an expert, so I'm not really sure. But most of the Wrangler does not have a high resale value. Number 8, also with 2 votes, is Izod. And then I have 12 more brands that either had one person just suggested on Instagram or I added it to the list based on my personal experience. So number 9 is Alfani. Number 10 is Arrow. Number 11 is Cherokee. Number 12 is Cutter and Buck. Number 13, I looked up the pronunciation, but I still can't say it. It's Daniel and then a French last name. Number 14 is Dockers. Number 15 is Jeffrey Bean. Number 16 is Hager. Number 17 is Hurley. Number 18 is Nautica. Number 19 is Roundtree in York. And number 20 is Stafford. Again, please comment down below if you do have experience selling men's brands. Do you agree with this list? Are there any brands that you disagree with? And I hope if you guys are thinking about getting into men's, this will be helpful for knowing brands that are pretty common that you are going to see quite a bit. And they might have resale value, but you should definitely double check the comps on your item before you purchase it for resale. That is all I have for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, stay tuned because I will have a new video out soon.